Things for writers to stop doing. Stop limiting yourself. Stop listening to people tell you what you can't do. And I don't just mean teachers or friends or parents or professors. I mean people on the internet, on YouTube, on Tumblr, on Twitter, telling you what you can't do. Do it. 2. These are not rule books. Okay? These are books that report on the conventions of the time of their writing. 3. These are not rule books. Oh, they are? It says guide, right? No, again, these are consensus of the conventions currently used at the time of their writing. They're guides, not rules. 4, I don't know, wherever I'm at. Stop censoring yourself. That darkest thought you've ever had, the craziest thing you've ever thought of, don't be scared to delve into it. The most ugliest thing you've ever heard said, don't be scared to write it down. Do you think Stephen King goes around worried about whether or not he's going to offend anybody? Do you think Mark Twain is worried about the fact that some of his language is politically incorrect? It was politically incorrect when he wrote it. Don't be scared. Write it. Okay. Now, here's the last one. They always say, write what you know. They always say, include diversity. They always say, blah, blah, blah. Here's another don't. Don't worry about what they always say. Just don't do it. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to write about something you've never experienced and you have no clue, write about it. You know, there's this great invention called the internet. Learn about it. Go take a class. Get some experience. If there's no way to get experience, make the rules up yourself. Okay? That's write what you know. What about writing what you don't know? Write about diversity. Write about people you have no idea of, right? Write whoever is in your brain. Whatever your brain imagines, that character that you can't get out of your head, that you think of all the time, that imaginary thing that you're like, okay, if I was this person, I would do this and this and this, or in this situation, I would love for someone to do this. Write that. Don't write what somebody else tells you you have to, some quota you have to meet. If you don't want to write about a gay person or a Hispanic person or a white person or an orange person, don't. Don't write about anything you don't want to write. Don't do what other people want you to do just because they want you to do it. If it will help you in your writing, sure. If some constraint will help you narrow your focus, of course. If your writing has become boring to you and you want to go outside of yourself, definitely follow one of those advices. It depends on your problem. If your problem is that you're stuck in your own head, then staying stuck in your own head is not going to help you. But if your problem is you're too much everywhere else and you're not enough in your own head, then going everywhere else and trying to explore outside of yourself isn't going to help you. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. You're a unique individual. Write whatever you want. You don't have to write about a Hispanic male who's a martial artist and a philosopher for me to enjoy your book. You don't have to write about a female protagonist being the greatest hero of all time if that isn't your story. You want to know some writers that don't follow the rules, that broke the conventions of their time? Okay? Nietzsche, he said God is dead. George R.R. Martin, he doesn't care about offending people. Have you ever read this stuff? Uncle Tom's Cabin. You want to end slavery? Write something offensive. Mark Twain. You want some more? Lewis Carroll, The Marquis de Sade. These are some of the most offensive books of all time. You're saying some of these books aren't that offensive? When they were written, they were revolutionarily offensive. You write what you want to write. Don't worry about it. It's not real life, it's just writing. You're free to write whatever you want, however you want. Do you happen to like Hunger Games? When that book came out, I got told directly, books that are written in the first person don't sell. They sold. You want to talk about other stuff that's done that? Look at any movie, look at anything. It doesn't matter. Whether it's popular or not popular, whether it's going to be big or going to be small, for you to write, all you got to do is write it. So stop limiting yourself. Stop listening to all these BS rules. Yes, are the conventions helpful? Of course. Do I use the conventions when I get stuck? Yes, I use plotting and all that kind of stuff. I love to plot. I'm a plotter. But there's nothing wrong with doing it the other way. So the next time somebody tells you what not to do, don't listen to them.